So using this picture beside me, we're going to be building a horror movie night where I'll first be picking a horror movie out of what's selected here to watch, where I'm going to be watching it, what location, what type of lounge, and then of course the snack that I'll be enjoying while watching the selected horror movie that I pick. Alright, so first going through the lineup of movies, and honestly I think this is a pretty strong lineup. I don't think there's a single movie here that is necessarily bad, but first up we have Final Destination 3, then we have Terrifier 3, we have Smile 2, and then the Evil Dead remake. So the movie that I'm going to pick for my movie night is Terrifier 3. Yes, it's less than a year old, but already I'm super in love with this movie. I've rewatched it more times than I can count because I just think this movie has tons of replay value, super entertaining. I think it's genuinely the funniest in the Terrifier franchise. Art the Clown's great, but then it's also got the things that you come to expect from Terrifier, you know, the thrills, the scares, the gore, all that sort of stuff. And I do think it is the best entry in the Terrifier franchise as of now, because there is going to be a Terrifier 4, but out of the trilogy that we got so far, Terrifier 3 I'm taking all day every day, and I think it's the best of the lineup here. I also love the Christmas atmosphere, but I don't even need to be watching it around Christmas time. I just love Terrifier 3 that much. And even though I am taking Terrifier 3, like I said at the start of the video, I think this is a pretty strong lineup of movies, so I don't think you can necessarily go wrong with anything that you pick here. Final Destination 3 I think is one of the better entries in the Final Destination franchise, or at least one of the more fun entries in the franchise. The Evil Dead remake I think is a really strong remake, and kind of like Terrifier 3, it balances between being really entertaining, a lot of fun, while also having those scares, gores and thrills and things like that. And then you have Smile 2, which honestly out of the movies lined up here I do think is the weakest, but it's also not a bad movie, but out of the lineup here would probably be my last pick to take. So now I've got to pick where I'm watching my movie, which is Terrifier 3, out of this lineup of lounges or cinemas or whatever it is. And honestly, looking at the lineup that we have here, there's not much of a difference between the three of them for me. There's not really one that's jumping out as a preference. So you know what, I'm just going to take lounge number 1, why not? And last but not least, now I've got to pick a snack food that I'm eating while watching Terrifier 3 in lounge number 1. The lineup of snacks that we have here is Flaming Hot Cheetos, popcorn, pretzels. I'm not sure if it's like a bowl of pretzels or one of those big handheld ones that we don't have here in Australia really, and then we also have nachos there on the end. I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm taking popcorn because it is a movie night after all, but even if it was a lineup of other snacks against popcorn, I am most of the time taking popcorn because popcorn just in general is one of my favorite snack foods. Have some butter on top, a little bit of salt, and it just hits on a whole nother level. So that is my movie night. I'm watching Terrifier 3 in lounge number 1 with a nice bowl of popcorn.